The man kept sucking on ice cubes from the fridge, until he'd consumed every last bit of ice. Only then did he finally relax. But the next second, the 50-year-old man started crying like a child. Fortunately, he quickly pulled himself together, because he knew this was the only way to survive. It turns out the man and his accomplice had worked together to steal world-famous paintings from this mansion. But unexpectedly, just as they succeeded and were about to leave, the security system suddenly malfunctioned. Then the alarm instantly went off. Even worse, all the doors automatically locked at that moment. The man quickly pried open the home stereo system and disconnected the speaker wires, finally silencing the noise. The most important thing now was to get out fast. Otherwise, besides starving to death, he also faced the risk of going to prison. The man looked at the bulletproof floor-to-ceiling windows, unable to find any way out. But when he looked closer, he discovered the main door was made of wood. He immediately pulled out his pocket knife and frantically started carving at the door. But at that moment, the mansion's security system automatically switched to heating mode. The room temperature began rising rapidly, soon making the man extremely thirsty. He rushed to the kitchen looking for water. But what he didn't expect was, when the alarm system was triggered, the water supply had been cut off too. Looking at the dirty water in the toilet, the man still couldn't bring himself to drink it. But then he spotted the fish tank in the mansion. After tasting it, he found it was sour and foul. Left with no choice, he returned to the door and continued carving with his knife. As wood shavings fell away, the sight before him brought total despair. Beneath the wooden door was a thick steel plate. By now he was completely exhausted. Hoping to find something to eat in the fridge, he discovered only a few jars of expired caviar and crackers. With no other option, the man scraped off the mold, mixed it with the rancid caviar, and forced himself to eat. But this couldn't fill his stomach, so he simply caught the ornamental fish, crushed them and mixed them with flour into balls. Though they looked appetizing enough, when the man put one in his mouth, he nearly spat it right out. Left with no choice, he drank some of his own produced water, only then managing to swallow the fish balls. The next day, the man accidentally discovered the fruit in the bedroom was actually decorative stonework. The man immediately grabbed one and stood on the bed, using all his strength to smash it against the window. To his surprise, the ornament shattered in two, while the bulletproof glass remained completely intact. The man knew brute force wouldn't get him out. Just as he was getting frustrated, he suddenly noticed a glass ventilation panel in the ceiling. He then smashed $1 million vase. What's his plan to escape?